G'day, guys, and welcome to episode 5 of the Swoopers, of course, the DFR racing show for looking at all of the horse racing action across Australia on Saturday, October 25th, which is Cox Plate Day, one of the best races in Australia. In fact, one of the best races in the world, the Weight for 8 Championship of the world. And it's going to be a huge card at Moonee Valley alongside the Bondi Stakes meeting at Randwick in Sydney, but we'll be focusing mainly on the Cox Plate meeting at Moonee Valley. Now, there's plenty of tournaments to get involved in this weekend at Sport Champs. There's a $25,000 tournament for a $50 buy-in, a huge tournament, 25 grand. $50 buy-in, that's exclusive to the Valley and Randwick only. There's no rebuys, so throw your $50 in for the chance to share in $25,000. Alternatively, there is a $10,000 tournament for a $20 buy-in. Again, no rebuy, and that one is also for the Valley and Randwick. And if you're a small-time punter, you can throw in your $5 to get involved in the $5,000 tournament. You get 3 rebuys of that one. So if you get knocked out, you can buy back in a few times with the $5,000 tournament. If you're keen for some help throughout Saturday, be sure to check out the DFR website. Click on the Swoopers article and you can find all the selections from the team at DFR. And speaking of, let's get straight into it because we need to find some winners for this Sport Champs tournaments on Saturday. My best bet of the day comes up at Moonee Valley, race number 4, Villamai. It's $2.25 favourite. Gerald Ryan trains it. J-Mac jumps on board today. It comes into this race with form around the likes of Libertini, Loving Gabby, Exhilarates, and if it brings that kind of form with a little bit more luck tonight, or today I should say, it should be very hard to beat. That's race number 4, Villamai at $2.25. My best value bet of the day is in race number 8. It's a horse called Pakadali, and it's $13. It recently moved stables to Lindsay Smith. It ran very well first up without any luck whatsoever, and it was very firm in the market that day. I think the step up in distance is ideal. It's won here at Moonee Valley before, and I think with a little bit more luck in running, it could spring a little bit of a surprise here at $13. That's race 8, Pakadali. My tip for the last race of the day at Moonee Valley, race number 10, is Snogging at $13. A little bit of value here I'm aiming for. I've been with her both starts this preparation. First up, she was huge behind a horse called Harbour Views. Now, Harbour Views looks like he's pretty special. And then last start, she was 3 wide the trip and didn't get much luck at all and still only beaten about a length and a half. So with a soft draw here, hopefully she can get a little bit of luck, and $13 looks a bit of value in race number 10 for Snogging. We get into Stu Brown's tips, and his best bet of the day is race number 8, Sikandrabad. It's a $6 chance. He ran 4th in the Group 1 Toorak Handicap last start. A little bit of a drop back in grade here should see him be very competitive in here, and Stu thinks he's the best of the day at $6. Stu's best value bet of the day comes up in race number 5. It's a horse called Cielo d'Oro, again trained by David Hayes, Ben Hayes, and Tom Davenig. It's a $10 chance. It ran 3rd last start, and Stu thinks it's a good each-way bet. Race number 5, Cielo d'Oro. And Stu's tip for the last race of the day is Amangiri. Now, she's had 2 starts up in Sydney this preparation. She's trained by the Hawkes stable. She draws well, and typically the Sydney form holds up pretty well in Melbourne this time of year. So Stu thinks that race 10, Amangiri, is the way to go to finish off the card at Moonee Valley. Into Corey's tips, and Frenchie's got Midnight Made in race number 6 as his best bet of the day at $4.40. She was the winner of the Group 2 Edward Manifold Stakes at Flemington last start. Surely if she brings that kind of form again, she'll be hard to beat here. That's race 6, Midnight Made at $4.40. Frenchie's gone with Beauty Bolt in race number 3 as his best value of the day at $7. Didn't get a lot of luck last start. Was held up in the early parts of the straight, but finished the race off well. With a little bit more luck here, could be featuring in the finish at $7. That's race 3, Beauty Bolt. And his tip in the last is race 10, Girl Tuesday. Chris Waller trains her. Nashra Willer takes the ride from the wide barrier. Forget she went around last start. She doesn't go well on the soft ground, and she settled at the back of the field. So put a line through that and look instead at her run 2 start to go behind Samadout Navilius. That's Group 1 form. Surely if she brings that kind of performance here, she's going to be tough to beat in the last. That's race 10, Girl Tuesday, $6 on offer for her. Finally, we'll get into Big Hef's tips, and his best bet of the day comes up in race number 4, Don't Tell the Boss. It's an $8 chance, so a little bit of value there for supporters of Hef. Ran well in defeat last start in a very strong race behind California Zimble and Loving Gabby. If it brings that kind of form to this race, it'll be featuring in the finish for sure. It's an $8 chance. That's race 4, Don't Tell the Boss. Hef's best value of the day is race number 8, Sikandrabad. Now, that's also Stu's best bet of the day. As we've mentioned, ran 4th in the Toorak Handicap last start, so we won't delve any further into his chances. And Hef's also with Amangiri in race number 10 to kick off to finish off the card at Moonee Valley, as we've mentioned. Same selection as Stu there, coming down from Sydney, 3rd run back this preparation. Now, the big one of the day, the Cox Plate, of course, race number 9 at Moonee Valley on Saturday. I'm with the Japanese favourite, $3.60. We saw the Japanese form stand up in the Caulfield Cup last week, and this horse is a better horse than the horse that won the Caulfield Cup. This is a genuine Group 1 star in Japan, comes off a 3-length win in Group 1 company back in Japan. If she brings that kind of form here, she will be winning. That's Lease Grace Share in the Cox Plate, $3.60. It's going to be a massive weekend. Cox Plate weekend is one of the best in Australia, in fact, the world. I'll be covering everything over at Before You Bet, and hopefully we can find some winners to share in some of the cash available in the Sport Champs tournaments. Until next weekend, guys, have a fantastic weekend and good luck on the punt.